Hello, sweet souls. This is your first reading. We're going to call on St. Michael. St. Michael, please transmute all negative energy to positive, sent toward myself or the viewer. We're going to call on the Holy Spirit, angel saints, spirit guides, and ancestors, and ask for a message for your greater good. We pray for truth and only truth for the greater good of the beautiful collective. So the first thing I want to mention to you guys, I tagged yesterday, I added a video. It is a Catholic priest talking about 8 signs that a woman is protected by God. Now, it could be a man or a woman, just the gender doesn't matter. It's a great video. It is a great video and is an example of my life. So I would watch it. It's really going to give you encouragement and hope. I feel if you're confused about why you've been through so much, it shines light on your path. So I would encourage you to watch that video. I really do like it. It's an amazing factual video. So watch it. Also, so there is no coincidence in life. And so Mark polices my comments. Yes, I do read my comments, but he polices them. If there's anything that is inappropriate, trolls, anyone that is disrespectful, your comments deleted and you're gone. No response. We don't react. We just get rid of you. So, but he called me in and he said there is a question. So while I was getting ready, I read the question. And this is a devout Catholic mother who was married to a narcissist. A narcissist will intentionally try to ridicule your faith and your spirituality because they don't want to accept that God is real. They don't want to accept there is consequences or accountability because they don't want to be accountable. And so when you are operating in your faith in a narcissistic connection, you become the mirror to them. You reflect back to them all that they should be that they're not, and it makes them angry. So this is a typical narcissistic pattern of behavior. So I read the comment and I responded, but then I proceeded to get ready. And of course, my guides are talking to me about the comment because there's no coincidence. First off, I want to say I do have hold Catholic belief. Do I believe that only Catholics go to heaven? Absolutely not. In fact, as far as religion goes, I don't think that it matters. I think it's more about your personal relationship with the Lord. That's what, and what you do with your life, the acts of kindness, the love you give to others. That's what matters. That's what gets you to heaven. Okay. So anyway, I want to share a story with you because my guides told me I needed to share this story. So I pray the rosary for my children. I send Mother Mary, which whether you are Catholic or it doesn't matter your religion. If you are talking to your guides or you are talking to the angels, you should have no problem talking to Mother Mary. She is the mother of all creation. Her primary purpose, although she cannot pardon, her primary purpose is to guide her children, all of humanity, to her son. That is her purpose. So I've been praying the rosary and invoking Mother Mary's intercession for my own children, for their faith, for them to be enlightened, to have the truth. I ask her, go to my children, appear to my children. And my youngest daughter, she tells me that she was studying for a cosmetology test and she failed the first test. And she was crying. And she's telling me this after the fact. She's crying. And she said, I opened the Bible and I started to read the Bible and I calmed down. She said, but then I got in the shower. And as I'm standing in the shower, the light in the bathroom all of a sudden appeared a woman. And she could see perfectly the woman's outline, the shape. I don't know what other details she saw, but she saw enough detail that when she got out, she was able to research it. Now, while she's in the shower and she's seeing this woman, she is hearing Mary, Mary, Mary over and over in her mind. She gets out of the shower. She researches what she saw, and what she found was Our Lady of Grapes. So it's Mother Mary is under multiple titles, multiple depictions, but what she saw, and I'd never heard of Our Lady of Grapes, was Mother Mary. It in the traditional depiction of Our Lady of Grapes. It has the infant Jesus on her lap and she's holding grapes. So I just wanted to share this to let you know, like St. Augustine, who was a pagan, who intentionally and willfully defied all of God's commandments because he hated God. Due to his mother's prayer, for 30 years, he not only became a convert, but he became a leader of the church. He became a saint. So never underestimate the prayer of a mother. Also, you have to have the belief, the faith the size of a mustard seed. If you have that type of faith and belief and know that God does hear your prayers, then you also know your prayers will be answered. So pray with certainty, with belief, with faith. There is in Samuel 1, verse 26 to 28, it talks about a mother's prayer, a mother's devotion, committing her children to God. There are so many verses in the Bible that shows the power of a mother's prayer, and a father's prayer. So gender isn't specific. I just wanted to give words of encouragement in this area. It's not in our timing, but God's timing. But don't give up. Keep praying for your children. No matter where they are in their walk of life, continue to pray for your children with faith and belief that God will answer your prayer, because he will. So, sorry for the long intro, but that's definitely something my guides wanted me to discuss. We got 2 oracle decks, so I'm going to start the reading with the 2 oracle decks. This one's Pink World Oracle cards, my favorite color, which is hot pink. So let's see what messages we get. Holy Spirit, holy angels, saints, spirit guides, and ancestors. What guidance do you have for the beautiful collective? What do they need to know? Just get 3 from this deck, please. 3 cards from this deck. 2. Get 1 more. All right. First card out says Neon Dreams. Follow your wildest aspirations. Take a small step towards a dream today, even if it feels unconventional. Whatever you're being guided to do, they said follow it, do it, okay? Doesn't matter if it's unconventional in the eyes of other people. It's your life to live. The next card is Electric Romance. Let me put my glasses on, you guys. It says, rekindle a connection with someone you care about, plan a spontaneous outing, or send a heartfelt message to show you're thinking of them. Now, they're not talking about toxic people. Absolutely not. They're not. Fuchsia Frenzy. Let your passion guide you. Engage in a creative project that excites you, even if it's just for a short time. You know, sometimes when we do something that's creative, then we get inspired to do even more. It opens the door. When you are creating, you're actually tapping into the spiritual realm. So I would definitely encourage you, if you're called to paint, draw, whatever, do it. And then we got Raging Radiance. Let your enthusiasm shine. Approach a project or task with high energy and passion, inspiring others with your drive. I love it. Okay, so let's go on to the next deck and see what we get. This next deck is Mystic Manifesting. So it gives affirmations on the cards as well. So let's see what we get. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. All right. And I'm here to speak truth. Whatever's in the energy, good, bad, ugly, whatever, I'm going to speak it. If you don't like it, if you can't handle the truth, then my page is not for you. You don't have to comment, because if you're disrespectful, you're going to be gone. But I'm not going to stop reading the way I read because the truth offends or you don't want to hear about it. That's because you're triggered and you need to heal more. So I just want to put that out there. I'm not offended. It's evident that you have healing to do. So it's okay. We all have healing to do. It's an everyday thing. All right, this is this deck. I got these decks off of Amazon. All right, for the beautiful collective, What guidance do you have for them? Beautiful collective. Wow, we got a whole bunch. Okay. Blessed growth. It says, stay firmly rooted in your intentions and reach for the sky. The affirmation is, I nurture my dreams. Growth. You can expect growth. And then we got beacon of truth. It says, pause and tune into your inner guidance before taking action. The affirmation is, I choose what's right. And then we got pathway beyond. It says, release what no longer serves you and step into the unknown. The affirmation is, I am open to new things. The bottom of the deck says, vantage point. It says, ask Spirit to give you clarity so you can change your perspective. The affirmation is, I see my path clearly. I love it. All right. So let's see what's in the energy today. I love you guys so much. I did a reading last night. I didn't post it. But man, it's crazy. It was like about karmic energies, that there was a money exchange. There was a money exchange to target you. Whether this is paying someone to defame you, to cyberbully you, there was an exchange of money and there's an investigation. So I saw law enforcement, police, judges, attorneys, that this truth, there's an investigation and there's truth coming out because there is a trail, there is payment. And so some of these people are going to go to jail. It's just crazy that they thought they could get away with it. Your job is to stay in high vibration, love and compassion, and to move toward your destined path. So not to worry about this, but it's definitely, this is why it's been coming out so heavy in the energy. They haven't stopped. They've been warned, and we're getting to the point where it's all going to blow up. So let's see what's in the energy. I'm just going to do some random cards. What is in the energy? What's in the energy, Holy Spirit? What do they need to know currently? What do they need to know currently? The beautiful collective. What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Renewal, the bottom of the deck. Finally being free of the past. Why? Because you reviewed the past with compassion and forgiveness, and you're free to head in a new direction. You're receiving clarity on your life purpose. In your heart, you know what to do. So it's only through forgiving with love and compassion, even without accountability, even though they're still attacking you, you're doing it to free yourself. And so this feels like you being set free finally. For some of you who've just figured this out. And it takes time to overcome that initial anger that you have, that someone has the audacity that you trusted to do certain things to you. But it looks like for many of you, you're there. And that's amazing, because I see you being blessed with a brand new opportunity, a passionate new beginning. This is a gift from God, and it's happening quickly. Now, for some of you, it could happen in the month of August, anywhere from August to January. But this is a new beginning. This is so interesting. I have to look this up. Not only is it a new beginning, a victory for you, but there's a lot of truth and clarity coming to light. And I see you walking away. 8 of Cups, walking away from people, places, or situations that aren't aligning with this passionate new beginning. What's interesting is I have 1818. So I want to look up the meaning. I'm going to put it on pause so I can look up the meaning so that I can read the meaning to you, because it is significant. So I want to see what it means. Give me 1 second. Okay. 1818 signifies new beginnings and abundance, suggesting a time for growth and prosperity. It encourages letting go of the past and embracing change to manifest your desires. The number also emphasizes the importance of positive thinking and taking action toward your goals. Taking action, walking away from any person, place, or situation that doesn't align with what you're passionate about. You getting the truth and clarity. Do you see how this ties in perfectly with what I just said? So it's amazing. Spirit, they know what they're doing. They absolutely know what they're doing. So let's clarify these cards. My face is so itchy, and it wasn't itchy until I got on here. So let's see. Truth and only truth for the beautiful collective. What do they need to know? Ace of Wands. Tell us, Lord, about this Ace of Wands. What do we need to know about this Ace of Wands? Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. I love it. I love it because this Tower moment can be this sudden epiphany, this download. Oh my gosh, I know what I meant to do. This can be a shocking shift. You get laid off, you lose your job, and it pushes you to align with what's destined for you. This can also be a tower for someone else, because this new beginning that is a gift from God is coming in, that is going to give equally to you in spite of people working in the background in the moon energy trying to block it. Ace of Wands in reverse to the moon. A whole group. This is why I got this reading last night. It doesn't matter what they're doing. They're saying, look, this is from God. And who is greater than God? No one. It's still coming. So we're going to get more information on that. All right, let's look at this Eight of Wands. This can be fast action. This can be communication. Tell me about this Eight of Wands, Holy Spirit. Tell me about this Eight of Wands. Wow. You know, yes, things are picking up quickly for you. Absolutely. This new opportunity is coming in quickly. But what I'm seeing is this is also communication for those in that group that was operating in the moon energy trying to block your path and your purpose, your passion, new beginning. This is public humiliation and defeat. This is that same drama, the chaos and conflict that they sent to try to interfere going back. These are people that lie. They love bomb, they gaslight, they manipulate, they're emotionally immature, and you, collective, are being moved on to peace, away from these energies. They have no authority or power. Just like the low vibrational dark entities of this world have no authority over you because you belong to God. I love it. That cycle's ending. Whatever they've been trying to do, it is ending because they're coming for a high priestess, someone that's spiritually gifted and protected by God. Ace of Swords. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Wow. What's happening quickly is the truth is coming out about a very dark, low vibrational, toxic. This is someone with addictions. This is someone that is insanely jealous and envious. This is someone that has demonic attachments. The blockages, they're facing an ending. This could be a Queen of Cups. This could be a mother figure. This could be someone that has Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is someone that created illusions to try to interfere with your path and purpose. This could be lies, slander. This could be someone in your family. This could be a friend. This could be a third party to your past person. But it's happening quickly. The truth is being revealed about this person and others very quickly, and how nefarious they are. Evil. People are going to change their perspective because that's justice. This can also lead to a legal situation. King of Swords and Justice can talk about the law. Judges, attorneys, police. Yep. Let's see. Eight of Cups. Tell me about this Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. Yeah. You're walking away, or you have already walked away. You've leveled up to the Empress energy. You are not in regret. Five of Cups in reverse because you've healed. You see clearly. So you are not allowing the emotional energy to be present anymore in response to these people. You're not. You're taking the emotion out of it. Yeah, which is helping you call in a happy home and happy life. 10 of Cups. Exactly what you deserve. So let's look at renewal. Please clarify renewal. Renewal. And see, it's so ironic. By you releasing your energy through forgiving with love and compassion, the whole group that worked with someone here to come for you is falling apart. They don't have your reaction. They don't have your energy. You don't even care. So In the absence of your response, you reacting and giving any energy at all to it, they sit in the Four of Cups. They made the wrong choice. This was an unwise decision. Wow. One more. Renewal. Because here you are in the Eight of Swords in reverse. Not in the least bit concerned, stressed out, worried. You don't give an ounce of energy. This is because you have pulled that back, you're leaving them with their own energy. They can't, it's someone from your past. They could have been the ringleader, but their lies are met with your truth. Cheating, lying, stealing. You have stood strong in your truth. You haven't defended, you haven't reacted, you haven't given 2 matchsticks to what this person's doing. You don't care. God is the one in charge. God is the one that decides what blessings you receive, what doors open for you. These people, they're confused. The enemy has them deluded in their mind and confused to think that they have authority or power over your life when they don't. So, all right, let's see what's going on here. Your new beginning is here. There's a tower. Now, like I said, it can be a shocking aha moment for you that's amazing, or it can be a tower for someone else because you're receiving what you deserve. In spite of people operating in moon energy, trying to stop it or block it, as if they have any type of power at all. They don't. They don't. Ace of Wands. You see, the enemy's working on these people's ego, trying to convince them that they do have power, that they do have authority. Just do it. It'll work. Just do it. Go after the collective. Do this, this, this. But the enemy's actually setting them up to destroy their life, because that's what the enemy does. The enemy hates all of God's creation. The enemy has so much disdain and jealousy because we are created in God's image that they intend is to destroy every soul on this planet. Yeah. See, justice is playing out. Justice is playing out. They're reaping their karma. Good news for you. You are free to take this brand new leap of faith with no interference. So don't worry. Do not worry. With the Eight of Wands here, yes, things are picking up quickly for you. But I'm also seeing this communication has to do with those trying to attack you, being publicly humiliated, being defeated. The drama, chaos, and conflict is going back to them. These are love bomber gaslighters. These are people that lie. They create illusions. You've been moved on to peace by the spiritual realm, and this cycle is closed. Eight of Wands. Yeah, I love it. You are coming out as an earth angel to the Queen of Swords, the bringer of truth. You have divine authority over these dark entities that are attached to these people. You have divine authority. People are starting to figure this out. They're starting to change their perspective because they see you as someone that can't be destroyed. Now they're understanding who protects you. Definitely a karmic couple involved. Could also be a player that are going through the tower. It's the truth. The truth that's being exposed is bringing them down. The truth is about this demonic energy, dark, low vibrational. They're facing an ending. It looks like a Queen of Cups, a mother figure that created a lot of illusions. It's happening quickly. This truth is going to change the perspective of so many people because they're going to have the truth in black and white. No way to lie your way out of it. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Yeah, this Queen of Cups is going to be in deep regret. She is going to know what it feels like to be in the Wounded Warrior energy, to be humiliated, to be ostracized, to be defamed. This Queen of Cups is going to experience karma, and she is also going to witness that wheel turn in your favor because she came for a high priestess. someone that does have a strong connection with God, someone that is prayerful, faithful, loves God. God protects the high priestess. Wow. All right, 8 of Cups, you're an Empress energy. You've elevated, whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. You are not in regret. You have changed your perspective. You see very clearly where these people are, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. You've healed. And so what you're walking away from and what you're walking into is two different things. You're walking away from toxicity and you're walking into a happy home, a happy life, emotional fulfillment. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. Yeah, so you're walking away from these devil energies, turning your back to these toxic, low vibrational, dark people that have attachments that are unhealed. Could be a King of Wands that you're dealing with, a father figure, false emperor, someone that operates from ego. They don't have to have Aries, Leo, Sag, but they could. This person is watching you as you leave, knowing they have absolutely no control over your life. They can do nothing to interfere with your life. This person's going through a very painful ending in a family dynamic. There's deception and there's betrayal. With renewal, you forgave with love and compassion, and by you pulling back your energy, being non-reactive, not defending yourself, there's a whole group of people falling apart in the 4 of Cups, knowing they should have never messed with you. You are not stressed out. You are totally unbothered and unaffected by what they're doing, or you're getting there. Renewal. Renewal. Woo! Yeah, see, this whole group, whatever they did to participate in coming for you, a smear campaign, cyberbullying, stalking, whatever, they did it for money. This whole group were paid to come after you. And they're all going down, chariot in reverse. They're all going to be financially imbalanced, emotionally, physically, and spiritually imbalanced. They're all going down. They're all going to be defeated. And it's happening quickly, really quickly. All right, I love it. Let's see what else we get. I'm gonna ask, let me pause it and I'm gonna clear this off, and I'm gonna ask what you need to do as the viewer in regards to this situation, and we'll let Spirit tell us, okay? 1 second. Okay. What guidance do you have for the beautiful collective in dealing with this toxic, dark group of people that are constantly trying to come for them? What guidance do you have for the beautiful collective? What do they need to know? Maintain the energy of peace and harmony. Protect your peace at all cost. Trust in divine intervention. Okay, it's God's timing and not our own. What does the collective need to know, or what do they need to do in regard to this toxic group of people trying to interfere? Focus on creating. Focus on giving to those that give equally to you with the 6 of Pentacles, and creating. Creatively expressing who you are. Stay private. Don't announce what you're working on, but keep moving forward, focusing on what God guides you to create. Anything else? What does the collective need to do in regard to this situation? First thing I heard is celebrate your life. 4 of Wands, this is celebration, this is happiness. Be in gratitude, celebrate the wins. Small or big, it doesn't matter. Just the simple fact that you are free from these devil energies, celebrate it. Wheel of Fortune, operate in your fate and destiny. Follow wherever God leads you. This wheel is going to turn in your favor. Have faith. Continue to follow with faith. Be the lead in your own life. No one has authority over you but God. Do what feels right to you. Be proud of who you are. I'm going to do some from the inner child real quick. don't know if you guys like the 30, around the 30-minute mark. I seem to like that better than the longer ones, but you can let me know. I just feel like the 30-ish works better. All right, let's see. Guidance for the beautiful collective. What do they need to know? Current energy. What do they need to know? Unconditional love. I love to love and be loved. Continue to strengthen that loving energy, healing that heart chakra, giving love to others. Not all people are evil. And we got fly free. I am my best self when I am truly me. You are finally free. That's why they want you to celebrate your freedom. Just flew in my hand. Silent night. I am calm and connected to bliss. That talks about that peace and harmony, protecting your peace. Slow down. I gift myself time and space to rest, relax, and replenish. That's beautiful. And true. Pursue your dreams. Yeah, I choose to pursue my dreams, not what other people envision for you, not based on the thoughts or opinions of anyone else, but what you personally feel called to do, what your dreams are. So I love that. Let's get a couple numbers, and I think we're going to end this reading. All right, for the beautiful collective, what do they need to be aware of? Beautiful collective. All sevens. It says commitment. You will enter a time of expansion, so begin taking steps towards achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Finances will miraculously improve. Oh, and somebody has their mind set on you. You may be seeing all sevens. Then we got 222. It says wonders. You aren't a victim of circumstance. Rather, you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to this shift. Everything is working out for the best at long last you are accomplishing what you set out to do. Let's get one more. 0220. Pleasure. You are worthy of affection, leisure, and pleasure. If you tell your family and friends how you feel, you'll find that you're all on the same page and can work together effectively. Many people are rooting for you. If you spread love, it will find its way back to you multiplied. This one keeps coming out. It's come out a lot lately. Then we got 1414. It says difference. Happiness is linked to self-expression, growth, and experience. Learning from failures is key. Happiness is real, possible, and around. Understand its process in the pursuit of it. Joy is fluid. It's in the little things and the big ones. Fails are fun. Start fresh. Yeah. All right. I love it. Okay, guys, we're going to leave this reading here. I hope you guys have an absolutely amazing day. I'm scheduling for week after next. If you're interested, please share the videos, like and subscribe, comment if you can. You guys are amazing. I love you. And if you're interested in meeting new people, you can also check out Astro Dippy. I will see you guys on part 2. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.